All right, Haterade, Tales from the Age of Men. I wanted to do a very quick video because I kept telling people, hey, like XML errors, this is how you kind of find them. So I'm currently like kind of revamping Rohan Troop Tree, doing various different things. So I added a whole bunch of things. Well, I used AI to add a whole bunch of things, and this is why sometimes AI is great and sometimes AI is a little annoying because it doesn't do exactly what it's supposed to do. So, also why it's good to do this manually for your first couple times so you can quickly see what's going on. But here is the issue. So I added, I don't know, a lot of troops to the Rohan tree, and I went to start. I saved it, rebuilt it in my project. So I just boom, saved it, hit the rebuild button. I went to hit the play button, got into the game, and it crashed kind of immediately. And it didn't really tell me anything in the crash. It just kind of aired out and kind of stopped. Didn't really give me too much information, but I knew because I was messing around with XMLs that's an XML issue. So the next thing I do is I go to my logs, right? So my logs are my C drive program data, which is a hidden file, right? So just to let you guys know, you go to C drive, program data is going to be a hidden file. You go to Bannerlord 2 logs, and this is first one. I guess you could probably open up this one. Nope, it's not that one. It's definitely going to be the first one. It's going to be the biggest file that you have. The RGL underscore log underscore whatever the numbers are. I wonder what this file is. Anything in here? Sorry, I shouldn't do this. This is a different file. That's for my editor. Okay. Anyways, it's gonna be the one with the largest one. One of the first things I do here is, this is gonna basically tell you, how everything loads, right? And like kind of what you're missing, what dependencies are kind of like not loading, blah blah blah. But one of the first things I seen all these null, right? And I told you guys about this kind of earlier. As soon as I see this, so it started to load the troops Rohan, and then it kind of tried to load the other ones. So it just once again telling you those orders and stuff like that. But like if you come down here, this is how you know you have an issue. Obviously the null. I mean you've seen the errors, but like I'm just trying to show you guys that like it really matters the order that you load things in. So since Rohan troops are like before all the other troops, and I have an error in the Rohan XMLs. So none of the other ones will load correctly, right? So that's why it's going to crash the game here. And as you can see, nothing else loads. It's all going to basically crash. So that's how you can quickly find out what XML is kind of causing you an issue. The other thing is, and this is what I usually do, I just type in, I'm control Fing for error, and then boom, you see it right here. And so it's literally going to tell you, hey, the ID attribute is invalid on these specific lines. It tells you the line, so you just go back to those lines, and I can just hit Control G, and I'm just going to go to 78, 75. It's literally telling me this specific line, and it says, hey, it has a problem with the upgrade target. And usually it could be because of a spelling error, like maybe like this is kind of spelled wrong, etc., etc. I instantly looked at it and I knew that it's missing the NPC. So like if I go to like this one, I instantly knew that it's missing this uh, the, the NPC character dot and then whatever the thing is. Once again, just because I'd done this so many times, I instantly knew that it was missing that. So I was like, oh, okay, so the AI was dumb. It didn't do what it was supposed to. And then once I fix that, everything should be fine. I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. But as you can see here, kind of a little thing, I'm breaking it down into its regions based upon and each region is going to be kind of known for or specializing in their own kind of thing. So I'm going to also edit the party templates. People are telling me that Rohan needs a little bit more cav, so I'm going to set the minimum. So one of the things I can do is after I get done redoing this, I'm going to have to shut up. I'm going to have to go down to party templates. Where are you? Right here. I'm going to go to Rohan. It's probably going to take me. Okay, here it is. Right, and I'm just going to set the min values for the. I set them to like 5. I might have to set it to more. I'm going to have to like definitely change all this stuff. All this is going to be changed anyways. I'm probably going to kind of redo all this stuff. Rohan should be a lot of cavalry. Should be playing a lot like Vlandia and the native thing, so I'm going to add a lot of cavalry in there, and that should kind of give it a little bit of an edge against Isengard. It seems like Isengard's infantry is just mowing through Rohan infantry, which in my opinion kind of makes sense, but they might be a little bit too strong, because then if the AI is smart, they'll just kind of circle up and just start destroying the horses and stuff like that. So once again, I am kind of building it out, rebuilding this out, but I did want to show you that this is how you kind of analyze XML errors. Now, does this work 100% of the time? No. Sometimes you'll open this up and you'll have no idea what's happening. But a lot of times it will tell you exactly what's wrong. It does require a little bit of knowledge for you to figure out, okay, this is like looking at that, like someone who doesn't like kind of know what this is supposed to look like because you're just using AI or whatever, you may have missed like, okay, but once again, you just kind of like go back up here, you look at like, okay, if all these are kind of working, what doesn't look like the other, and then you can quickly find out, oh, okay, it's the upgrade target that doesn't work. But sometimes when it does get a little daunting when you're looking at this and you haven't done it, you haven't spent the hours, kind of manually doing it. Once again, highly recommend that you manually do this. And I know it sucks, but manually do one, get it into the game, see how it works, and then you can start to mess around with more and kind of use AI to kind of do the rest of it. You just have to obviously give AI a little bit more guidance than I kind of gave it the whole template and it's still messed up, right? I said, hey, here's a template, use this template, do this, and then it's still kind of messed up. So with that being said, just wanted to quickly show you how to do this and look at the XML errors. Sometimes you can look at it if you have a project and you're building, and sometimes it will come down here and pop up in the error list. Not the error list, but the exception list, the locals. I would have to start my game, and I guess I can quickly start my game. Hold on. It's going to go across my whole screen, and I'm sorry, but I just want to bring this back up right here. If you look at the locals and stuff like that, you'll be able to see it in here, the errors, the call stack, etc., etc. If it was to fail, you'll be able to see it there. Also, it will tell you what XML is airing out, so you can at least go to there, then come back into this file over here and figure out what line and what's the error. All right. Anyways, Haterade, Tales from the Age of Men, trying to once again do a lot more development blogs, just to show you guys basically how do you kind of do your own modding and stuff like that. Hopefully this is helpful to you guys, and towards the end of the week I'll probably come out with towards the end of the week the map should be almost 100% complete except the west. So the south, Black Rose is doing the south. He said that he'll be done here pretty soon with the south. And then I think that I'll probably, once again redo another package and send it out to the Patreons to give it a good test. But once again, Haterade, Tales from the Age of Men, how to fix XMLs, errors, or at least find them and try to fix them. See you later. Peace.